Hello dear World of Warcraft friends, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Of course, with patch 12.0 the trading post will also be expanded. There are some new mounts in the game files that we will eventually get in the trading post. It's important to note that this doesn't happen right at the patch launch because it's always updated on the first of the month. But this time we can take a look at all the new trading post mounts and we can already tell you roughly when they will be released. There isn't an exact schedule from Blizzard, but thanks to the PTR, the themes for the coming months are already known and you can match these mounts to a theme. So that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, let's take a look at all of this. If you want, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. At 38,000, the big giveaway will be drawn. You can win items worth 100 euros for the World of Warcraft shop. It's completely on me, so feel free to participate. You can find the video on my channel. It was posted on Tuesday. But in the future, I'll also put it in the video description from time to time. So let's start with the first mounts, and here we go with rockets. These cost, I can say in advance, 700 traders tender all in all. There are 4 new rockets. 2 of them have a real name and 2 have a placeholder name. Accordingly, it's safe to assume that the first 2 rockets you'll see will definitely make it into the game. The other 2 are at least in the game files and will probably be added later. So this one is definitely coming, and the one we have next as well. We can see here that this is a new rocket model with these rockets strapped to the back with the fuse burning. At the front, it's glowing. What do you call it? When something enters the atmosphere, right? It's always like that. Actually, you can check out the different mount animations here in this Wowhead dressing room. And actually, it's like this, and I think it's a bit of a shame that even when standing still, this effect is at the front. So it's a small thing, but I would have thought it was cooler if it only happened while flying or moving, because otherwise there's nothing that would generate enough heat to make the front glow like this. But it's a stylish mount. I personally like it very, very much. This thing will cost 700 traders tender and is expected to be available starting in July. Why? In July. The theme is literally called fireworks, so it would definitely make sense to introduce a rocket with fireworks into the game. The second rocket mount that's coming is this one, the Blackwater Extreme Firework Rocket. The first one is the Bilgewater Extreme Firework Rocket. Personally, I find it very, very stylish with the blue and green shades on the back here. And in general, this blue flame at the front, this blue, I don't know, heat shield, whatever, honestly looks pretty cool. I like it. As I said, currently it looks like each one will cost 700 traders tender. However, and this isn't known, maybe one of them could be a monthly reward. So it's quite possible that you have to buy Mount 1 and Mount 2 is a monthly reward. If you want to be on the safe side and you definitely want both rockets, you should save up 1,400 traders tender, but I assume that one of them will probably be available as a reward. Then here we have the pink rocket mount. That's actually a placeholder, so currently there isn't a real name for it. And accordingly, this is the first rocket that won't be coming into the game right away. So here as well, we've had this happen quite often in the past with trading post mounts. So if we take a look, for example, with these brooms, there were 4 models, but not all of them made it into the game. With these undead horses here, there were 4 color variants, but not all of them made it in. So that's actually pretty normal, that not everything makes it into the game right away, so nothing unusual there. And the fourth mount here is the green rocket mount. I also think it has a really cool color tone. It kind of reminds me of the Burning Legion. But again, this one won't make it into the game for now. So if you really like either of them, don't be sad. Maybe it'll come at some point. But yeah, for now, there's nothing we can do about it. Other than that, there's also a Buzzard mount coming. The whole thing is called the Badlands Buzzard. And that's apparently a reference to a rare mob in the Badlands. There was a mob there called Zarikutul, who was 10 levels higher than the area was actually designed for. And if we take a look here, the color tone is quite a bit different, but this Buzzard here has sent plenty of players to their doom. And accordingly, since it's now a Wasteland Buzzard, I think Blizzard is treating this whole thing here, as a little Easter egg. Since World of Warcraft Cataclysm, Zarikotl is no longer a rare mob. So only in the classic versions, not in the current version of WoW anymore. And yes, this seems to be a recolored version that's also visually a bit improved. Actually, I think the mount looks pretty cool too. It kind of reminds me of other flying mounts in terms of the basic skeleton. But honestly, I like the color variant. In this case, the thing will cost 550 traders tender, so the Buzzard is a bit cheaper than the rockets. And here, it's not quite as easy to categorize. Here it says in the flavor text of the Buzzard, the white Buzzard is one of the rarest in all the wastelands. Rumor has it that one of them could even be tamed and fight alongside hunters. In September, our theme is friendship. And accordingly, yes, it sounds like that's the Buzzard that could be tamed. And maybe it will come to the trading post in September with the friendship theme, but yes, we'll wait. We'll just wait and see. These are the mounts we have the most information about so far. Feel free to write in the comments which one is your favorite. And with that, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful time and take care.